Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A. It is kind of the middle of April and a couple of things have bloomed. We have gotten a lot of rain lately, and right after that rain a lot of things shot up. So I just want to point these out. It's not a garden tour, but something just highlighting what's blooming or about to bloom here in the middle of April, guys. First thing here, I showed you when they first started to bloom. I think I put it in a short. I'm not sure if it was actually in the video, an official video, but these rose marvel salvias are put in on a show, guys. Look at this rose marvel salvia, guys. I am absolutely loving it. It's supposed to bloom like 3 times. So this is the first flush. And of course, I will trim it back, give it a chance to bloom again in the summer and then again in the fall, guys. I'm so happy with this. This one I got, I believe it's either Home Depot or Lowe's. I don't want to say which one because I don't remember, but you know what? I think it might have been Home Depot when they had their 3 for $12 perennials, something like that. So I have them here in this circular bed, and then I also have them there in that bed here, and they're doing absolutely great. Rose Marvel Salvia. Guys, we have an iris. This is a Siberian iris. I must have planted this last year when I bought the bulbs for the Blue Magic, and it's starting to pop up, guys. So I had bought some this year and totally forgot that I had these. So these are probably going to start showing up now. But look at this beauty. I believe this is the Blue Magic Siberian iris, and it looks really, really great. I only see one, but I do see foliage that looks like that, which means that they might be over on this end too. So I'm waiting for those to bloom. So that's a beauty. And these I must have planted by the bulb because I definitely would not have bought the iris plant. So Blue Magic Siberian iris. Guys, the cat's meow nepeta is getting ready to put on their very first flush. I mean, it's starting to come on, and look at them. I have 3 here. Again, a clearance plant. Clearance plants for the win. And look how beautiful what they look now. When I bought them, they were not looking like anything. They were looking all ratty. Everybody was passing them on the clearance rack. But look at that. For $4, look at these cat's meow nepeta. Now, guys, I'm only showing you things that came back and are flowering, not things that I bought with flowers this year or anything. These are comebacks from last year or 2 years or 3 years ago that are on their very first flush, guys. Cat's meow nepeta. The double knockout rose, very reliable, very disease resistant, and very much budded up and ready to go, guys. I've got some open flowers here. I've got all these buds. Oh my goodness, this is so reliable, guys. This one bloomed all the way down to November, and I just love the double knockout rose. Again, a clearance plant. I believe I bought this for $7 or $9, some number like that, and those are blooming or getting ready to bloom. I mean, all of them. So I have one right there, and then I have another one right there. That's, as you can see, it has one major flower on it, but completely budded up. And I have 2 more down that way. So let's go down that way, because the next plant I want to show you is becoming very seriously one of my favorite plants. And it is this purple homestead verbena, guys. You guys heard me marvel about this thing. This thing blooms. It started to bloom like 2 days ago, and I kid you not, it's gonna keep blooming until November. I mean, late November too. Like, it can really, really take the cold. It has a spreading habit, so it does quite fine in this corner right here. But guys, if you love verbena and you love purple plants, you love what you call it, pollinators, this plant is what you need to get. Now I have two verbenas in my yard. I have the lollipop, which is a more upright but still kind of spreading, but this one is a completely spreading one, and I absolutely love it. Look at these guys. We are in the middle of April, guys, and these guys are not playing around. The purple homestead verbena. Look at all these open flowers. Look at all these buds getting ready to put on a show, guys. Next plant up is the Autumn Moonlight Encore azalea. This one here was a 3-gallon plant that I believe I bought for $12. It was on clearance, of course, at Lowe's. And this guy here, let me see. Yes, see? Okay. No, I got it for $15. This one was $29.98, which means it would have been half off. It was a 3-gallon, and it's an absolute beauty, guys. These are the Encore azaleas from, what brand is this? The Encore azaleas, yeah, though that brand there, that one, they actually bloom 3 times a year, guys. It's absolutely true. I can vouch for it. I have a bunch of Encore azaleas in my yard, and they're all blooming right now. Back to the azaleas. These are the clearance plants I bought from Lowe's. These were normally $7.98. This is a fashion azalea. I have a fashion azalea. I have a Joanna azalea. And these were $7.98, guys. These are the ones that only bloom in the spring. And they are definitely blooming. Look at them here. I have 1, 2, 3. They are definitely part sun to shade. They're doing quite fine here. They should have been pruned before they flower, but I will definitely prune them once they're done because they're only going to bloom once. And I think this is the Delaware something. Okay, Delaware Valley White Azalea. This one is kind of, I didn't get to capture it in an official video. I think I did a short on it, but this one is pretty much done. This would have been white. Here are the Joannas. Again, clearance plant from Lowe's, ended up being only $4. These get to 6 feet high, and they are hardy to zone 5. So these are Joannas. I think this is also a Joanna. I mean, that day when I went to Lowe's, they were all there, and I just grabbed every last, well, not every last one. I got most of them because everybody there was just grabbing for plants. And this is a fashion azalea here, guys. Look who's budded up already. I just showed you guys a couple of weeks ago. This guy here was beginning to leaf out. This is the Amethyst Falls wisteria. I have it in a container on an arbor. And again, a clearance plant. A clearance plant that ended up being $12 for a 3-gallon, mind you. And they are completely budded up, guys. I can't wait for this thing to open. I'm new to wisteria, but this is beautiful. This is not the one that is as aggressive, but this one will stay in the container. I mean, I literally have no space to put this thing. It has to stay in the container, and it is hardy enough to stay in the container. It is budded up on this side and also on this side, guys. I am so excited about this. Amethyst Falls Purple Wisteria. This is my autumn starburst azalea. This is the Encore, which means it will bloom 3 times a year. I have the starburst, which I have around, I have 3 starbursts around a wintergreen boxwood. Same thing here. These beds need a lot of work, but look at the starburst. Also, on this side of the yard, I have the Autumn Royalty. Autumn Royalty is a beauty. This one just burst and just started really blooming. Autumn Royalty, again, these are all clearance plants, guys, from Lowe's. And this one here is hardy to zone 6A. And of course, my favorite autumn Encore azalea is the autumn lily. I love it because it's white and it always has a little line right here, a pink line. And I love the simplicity and innocence of the autumn lily. The autumn lily, again, this one was $12.98, which means I got it for $7 on sale at Lowe's. And this guy here, let me see, hardy to zone 6. I love azaleas. They are so reliable for me, and I especially love Encore azaleas because not only do they love the clay in the south, they also bloom 3 times a year. So I have space to put one more here, and I have royalty, I have lily. Oh, and I got to show you bonfire. Here's a better version of the lily right here. This one is a little bit more budded up and blooming. So that's autumn lily close up. And then autumn bonfire has been blooming, so it's kind of on the back end of the blooms. And this one here is hardy to zone 6A. But it was beauty. And anybody who comes in my yard, they're like, what is that? I also have some, so I have autumn lily, then bonfire. Then for some reason, this lily's nothing going on this lily. And then again, the bonfire is kind of towards the end of its first flush. Another lily. So I'm really, really happy with the Encores. They all grow somewhere between 3 feet and 6 feet. Now, they're right on the side of the west side of the house. So I can't wait for them to get tall and make a more impact. I also have some Dianthus that has been blooming since December, guys. These guys actually never stopped blooming. Now, I don't have the tag, but I remember buying, again, on clearance. I'm telling you guys, clearance plants are where it's at. If you can wait for it, you can definitely get it. Wait a minute, guys, look at this. I just noticed something. I was looking at the Dianthus, and then I happened to see a purple on the autumn lily. Look at that. Now here's the autumn lily, right? It was supposed to be white with a line of pink, but on the same plant, look, there's just like 3 mainly pink ones. Wow, that's interesting. As I know, there's one called autumn twist, where on one plant you can have all types of stuff going on. But I've never seen the lily where it has a bunch of, look at all this. This is mostly white with maybe a dot of pink. And then here, there's a line of pink on the back of that one. But then there's just 3 random pinks. More looking like, oh my goodness, that is so exciting. I love that. Autumn lily. Also blooming, guys, are the Ajugas. Now this is towards the front of the yard where I'm actually on a slope here. From the driveway down, there's a slope that goes this way, right? And I can't really mulch here because it will get just washed down the hill, kind of. So I intended to put these Ajugas and these creeping jennies here to hold it. And the Ajugas are blooming. And these guys I got on sale. I started out Ajuga with my friend Judy, who gave me a couple pieces of her Ajuga, and then I've been hooked since. These are their flowers. They bloom in the spring. Aren't they pretty? And they spread. So I'm hoping that hopefully by next year, this entire yard area here, where you can see them from down here, all the way here. I have them mixed in with some jennies, and I have some grass to pull out of there, but they do bloom. They're also known as boogleweed. I don't know the exact variety of it. I just know it's Ajuga, and it blooms purple in the spring. Lots of plants budded up, guys. My white mountain daisies are completely budded up. I cannot wait. It is going to be so exciting, guys. The garden is looking marvelous. I am so happy with the way things are looking. The petite rose, that's also blooming. Let me show you this guy here. These here, this is the miniature knockout rose, completely budded up with these beautiful red roses. Love it. The miniature knockout rose is this one here. And again, all the information is back here. Hardy from zones 4 to 10 and requires full sun, as do most roses, guys. I'm very excited about this plant, guys. I talked about this plant for quite a while. This is Eryngium, also known as sea holly. Now, last week, this wasn't here last week. This whole stalk wasn't here last week, right? And then we had a bunch of rain. And you actually might have seen my video where I was actually in the rain and I was so excited. And then the next day, things just really shot up. And then today, I come out and look what's happening. These were bare root that I bought a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. No, it was last year. Yeah. And I'm saying to myself, I didn't realize that this wasn't going to bloom the first year. And I kept saying, well, it better bloom, because if it doesn't bloom, I'm going to take it out. But look, guys, it's budded up. This is supposed to be a nice purples, like alien-like plant. I cannot wait. So the patience, I mean, I didn't show any real patience because I kept talking about it. But look at the Eryngium, guys. See, also known as sea holly. I had bought 2 in a pack for $5.42 or some number like that. And here they both are. This one is a little bit more spiked than this one, but they both look good, guys. And literally in 2 days, it spiked up. 2 days, it spiked up. So I'm very, very excited to show you what this looks like. The garden is filling out, guys. I don't know, I might have to move some stuff because I'm already seeing certain things are just going to be taken over. Like this white Gora right here, it's literally like 5 times the size. I bought this thing last year on a did I buy it on clearance? I don't think I did, but I think it was only $7.98. And look how big that thing is. And I have 3, so I might take one out and put that in the white garden. I am so happy with the way things are, guys. And what else is budded up? All the banana cream daisies and the Shasta daisies are all budded up. So this area here is a combination of white and off-white daisies, which I cannot wait to show you guys. Okay, what else? The roses. Mind you, guys, remember I bought all those bare root roses and I showed you the video of me buying them, potting them up, planting them out. Look at this, guys. Look at this. They are all, every last one of them, budded up. Now I'm going to do a separate video just for the roses because I want to show you that these were $9.97 from Walmart. Like these guys that I also bought from Walmart 2 years ago. These I bought this year. I bought these in February. And look at that. Already. This one I believe is Rio Samba. And then, no, I think that might be, well, what I do have, I'm not sure right now, but I have Pink Peace, Rio Samba, Medallion. Look at that. Mr. Lincoln, Love and Peace, Heirloom, Delarice. Look at that, guys. This is Pink Peace. Budded up. I cannot wait to show you guys the rose tour. When they all open up, $9.97, guys. Walmart roses. Finally, guys, we have some peonies here. These are the peonies in their 3rd year. One of them is, well, that one over there, I know for sure is called Inspector Laverne. It's a red one and it's a beauty. And I might have shown these to you before, but they are even getting bigger and bigger. And the ants love them. When you see ants, don't worry. I've read that it's not a big deal. And these are looking really, really great. So they should be blooming in the next week not a week, but maybe a next week or two. Yeah. And then we have a white one. I lost the tag for this one. And slowly but surely, guys, they're opening up. I love peonies. It's a shame that they get beat up so much in the weather and that they bloom so short. But when they're here, they sure do put on a show. Now, these are always going to stay in the container because I don't have any space for peonies, because these ones here are not the ones that have strong stems. They will get messed up during the summer storms and the winter storms that we have here in Georgia, guys. But guys, these are what are looking really good so far in the garden. I have so much work to do, guys. You don't even, well, you know, because you've been following along, and everything is waking up. Everybody looks healthy. I don't see any diseases. I don't see any bugs yet. I know the bugs are coming. I know Japanese beetle is coming. And it's too late for me to try to, fight that. But they don't do too much damage, but they do eat up some of my hibiscus, and they do eat up some of the rose, and I try to, spray them with some Dawn or something. But otherwise, guys, I am loving the garden here in the middle of April. So stay tuned for an official April tour when things are really going to be popping. Let me know what you think, guys. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and please remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time. I truly like your comments, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.